morning students. So today I will continue with the remaining portion of Java GUI components. Let's start with the JTextfield class. This class is used to represent the text boxes. The text box is a control which can be used to accept user inputs such as numbers, letters or special characters. You can supply these inputs to the text boxes using your computer keyboard. Some of the commonly used methods of JTextfield class are setText, getText and setEnabled. Let's start with the setText method. If you wish to make some entry into the text field, then use this setText method. Let's take an example. Say if you want to add the text, it is nice to learn swing into the text field. Then the Java code to do that will be JTextfield.setText, then within bracket type the text it is nice to learn swing. This puts the text it is nice to learn swing into the text field. The next method is getText. If you want the entry in the text field to be copied onto a different variable, then use this method. Keep in mind that a variable is something which can hold any value. For example, a variable can hold values such as numbers and letters. Now let's come to the getText method. Say for example, if you wish to store the text field entry into a variable called s, then write the Java code as string s equal to JTextfield.getText. Now since the text field contains the text it is nice to learn swing, so that will get copied into the variable s. The next method of JTextfield class is setEnabled. With the help of this method, you can activate or deactivate the text box control. If you deactivate the text box control, you cannot put text entries into it. The text box control will be totally disabled. Now let's see the practical example in Java. How to activate or deactivate a text box control. If you want the text box control to be activated, then write the Java code as JTextfield.setEnabled within bracket, put the text true. And if you want the text box control to be deactivated, then write the Java code as JTextfield.setEnabled within bracket, put the text false. Now let's come to the JButton class. This class represents a push button. A push button is one of the primary components of GUI. It is this push button which when clicked triggers the execution of certain user commands. Now consider the Java interface shown in this slide. In the interface, you are asked to type the first number and the second number in the two text boxes, and the result of the addition will be displayed on the third text box. Now the question is, when will the result of addition get displayed on the third text box? You can clearly see the add button at the bottom of the interface. This add button is actually the push button, which when clicked with the help of a mouse executes a section of code which will add the two numbers and display the result in the third text box. So if you enter 2 in the first text box and 3 in the second text box, then the result of addition, which is 2 plus 3 equal to 5, will get displayed in the third text box, but only on clicking the add push button. Now I hope all of you understood how the JButton class provides the functionality of a push button. Now let's discuss about some of the commonly used methods of the JButton class. The first one is setText, which sets a caption for the button. Now you remember the push button in the previous slide? The caption for that button was add, isn't it? Now let's say if you wish to add the caption, it is nice to learn swing in the button control. Then the Java code to do that is jbutton.setText, then within bracket type the text, it is nice to learn swing. The next method of the JButton class is setEnabled. Using this method, you can activate or deactivate the button control. If you want to activate it, write the Java code as jbutton.setEnabled, then within bracket put true. And if you want to deactivate the control, then write the Java code as jbutton.setEnabled, within bracket put false. The next commonly used method of the JButton class is setVisible. Using this method, you can make the button visible or invisible. If you want the button to be visible, write the Java code as jbutton.setVisible, then within bracket put true. Or else, if you want the button to be invisible, just put false instead of true in the Java code. Now let's come to a new type of class, which is JTextArea. This class is different from the JTextfield, as JTextfield represents text boxes while JTextArea represents text areas. Now what do you think is the difference between text area and a text field? Well, in a text field control, you cannot put entries on multiple lines, as text field supports only single line entries. That is why the size of the text boxes are much smaller. But this shortcoming in the text fields was overcome by the introduction of the text area control. A text area is a control which supports multiple line entries. As a result, you can also extend the size of the text area control for putting multiple line entries. The commonly used methods of the JTextArea class are setText, setEnabled, and setVisible. Just go through this chart for the explanation. As text area control is very much similar to the text field control, except for that text area allows multiple line entries. So the methods are almost the same in both of these controls. Let's come to the new topic, that is Listbox and ComboBox controls. Listboxes and ComboBoxes are frequently used controls in the GUI applications. Both these Listboxes and ComboBoxes provide the user a flexibility of choosing one or more item from a set of displayed lists. Listboxes and ComboBoxes are similar controls and serve the same purpose. The only difference is that a listbox displays many items at a time, whereas items in the combo box are displayed in the form of drop-downs. See the figure in this slide, which shows a listbox and a combo box. Note the difference between the two. The listbox shows many items at a time, whereas in a combo box, items get displayed in the form of drop-downs. Now let's talk about the classes which represents list boxes and combo boxes. The class which represents the list box is known as JList, and the class which represents the combo box is known as JComboBox. Let's start with the JList class which represents the list box. The commonly used methods of JList class are append, setEnable, and setVisible. Now if you want to add an item into your list box, use the append method. Say for example, if you wish to add the text alpine into your list box, then write the Java code as JList.append, then within bracket and inverted quote put alpine. For activating and deactivating the list box, use the setEnable method. And to make the list box as visible or invisible, use the setVisible method. JComboBox represents the combo box control. Using JComboBox class, we can create a drop-down list. A drop-down list control is very similar to the list box and holds a list of items. Only difference is that it displays only one item at a time. Some of the commonly used methods of the JComboBox class are add, get selected item and remove. If you want to add an item into the combo box, use the add method. Say for example, if you wish to add the text apple into the combo box, the Java code will be jcombobox.add, then within bracket and inverted quote put the text apple. Or if you want to remove an item from the combo box, use the remove method. Removal of item in the combo box is performed using its index or the location. Say for example, if the item apple that you inserted in the combo box is the third item, then its index will be 3. So to remove the item apple from the combo box, the Java code will be jcombobox.remove, then within bracket put the index value as 3. On doing this, the item apple stored at the location 3 will be removed. The next method used by the JComboBox class is getSelectedItem. If you want to know which item in the combo box list has been selected, use the getSelectedItem. This method will return the selected item of the combo box. Now all the items which are stored in the JComboBox list are actually the objects or the elements of the JComboBox class. So the return type of this getSelectedItem method is object. And the Java code to find out the selected item considering O as the object will be object O equals jcombobox.getSelectedItem followed by a semicolon. But you can take any letter or word for denoting the object. It's not that you have to take only the letter O. If you want the object to be say C, then write the Java code as object C equals jcombobox.getSelectedItem. In both cases, the selected item will be returned and stored in the object.